Hello everyone, it is September the 2nd, 2020, and I'm getting ready to start a 4-day backpacking trip in Black Elk Wilderness in the Black Hills of South Dakota. This is my second trip in the Black Hills. The first trip was a one-nighter in 2004, so I'm really looking forward to this solo 4-day trip in Black Elk Wilderness. I started at the Horse Thief Trailhead, and I'm taking trail 14 to trail number 7, and then I'm gonna go up Grizzly Bear Creek and hopefully find a place to camp tonight. It is a little warmer than I like. The temperature is in the mid-80s. I just filled up with water at one of the crossings of Grizzly Bear Creek, which is more like a branch than a creek, and I'm looking for a place to camp. I have only seen maybe 2 places that would be a possibility and no established or pre-used campsite, so finding something may be a little bit of a challenge. I may have to kind of go off trail or something and just make something work. The trail left the drainage and started climbing up a small ridge, and I was able to bushwhack about 200 feet off the trail and actually found an existing campsite on the ridge line with a fantastic view. Day 2, and I'm continuing up Grizzly Bear Creek Trail number 7. And then I'm going to go north on Harney Trail number 3 and climb up to Black Elk Peak, aka Harney Peak, which is the highest point in South Dakota at 7,242 feet. It was really windy last night. Kind of kept me up with a roaring sound and my tarp flapping around. But it is calm today, another cloudless sky, and the temperature is in the low 70s. It doesn't look like I'll be going up to Black Elk Peak today. The last 3/10 of a mile is closed for trail maintenance. Even though I couldn't reach the top of Black Elk Peak, the climb up here was well worth it. The views were absolutely outstanding. So now I'm going to backtrack to Grizzly Bear Creek Trail, go down Grizzly Bear Creek Trail, past trail number 14 that I started on yesterday, and then try to find a place to camp for tonight. Well, sometimes you really get lucky. I just got water at what I think is the last crossing of Grizzly Bear Creek for today. Walked 100 feet, saw a little side trail, took it, and I found a little campsite that looks like home for the night. Day 3, and I'm continuing on Grizzly Bear Creek Trail. Then I'm going to take the Centennial Trail, number 89, north, and camp somewhere close to where the Centennial Trail crosses the Grizzly Bear Creek yet again. It is a little warmer today. The temperature's already in the low 80s, but it was a little chilly last night. The low this morning was 38. All right, I have reached the crossing of Grizzly Bear Creek. I took another side trail up to a ridge line, found a very small campsite, but it'll work. Day 4, my final day, and I'm continuing north on the Centennial Trail. Then I'm going to take the Horse Thief Lake Trail back to the Trailhead. Last night was really nice night, just a nice, cool little breeze, enjoyable evening, and the low this morning was only about 48. Well, I'm almost back to the Trailhead, and this has been a fun, easy little 4-day backpacking trip in Black Elk Wilderness. I saw quite a few people on my first day on the Horse Thief Lake Trail, all day hikers, and then a few day hikers on Harvey Trail my second day, and then a few day hikers today on the Centennial Trail, and then 2 horse groups, but no backpackers, which is absolutely amazing. Another big surprise of this trip is helicopters, lots of helicopters. I assume they're flying people over Mount Rushmore and the Crazy Horse Monument for a bird's eye view. But anyway, this has been just a really nice little trip in Black Elk Wilderness, which is about 13,400 acres just south of the Rushmore Memorial. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.